Cek, cek. So first of all, like I heard that you already prepared a topic, right? So each one of you can start your preparation of the topic first, and then we will start a bit of open discussion later. And I will give you this. This is like the how to put it. This is just like pro and con. So later, for the open discussion, you can create a bit of argument based on this, like whether you agree or disagree. And then the third topic is that is it wrong or not to choose to not celebrating Independence Day by sorry, is it wrong or not to not joining any competition that held in the Independence Day? Did you get it? So around the Independence Day, there's a lot of competition, right? Held like in school, for example. And then, in your opinion, if I don't want to join, is it wrong or not? Just that. So with this, it's later you're going to choose, and then it have like a pro and con. If you choose the pro, you'll be the one who said like, yeah, it's not wrong to not celebrating Independence Day by doing any competition. So if you choose the pro, you'll be like, oh yeah, it's not wrong if I don't want to celebrate Independence Day by not doing any competition. If I just want to stay at home and watching TV or something. And then if you choose the con, which means you will be the one who, for example, give the argument that no, it's wrong. You have to be active as a student to celebrate it at school with your friend, doing a lot of competition. That is fun, something like that. Did you get it? Is it hard? Difficult? Any question? The open discussion will be held for 5 minutes later. Okay? You may start your argument that for. Oh yeah, okay. So for the opening, sorry, it's just I have to prep for the debate. So for the opening, good morning everyone. Today we're going to have a little bit more like an open discussion. Under the topic is celebrating the Independence Day. Like what were you going to do in terms of celebrating the Independence Day? So I will give like 5 minutes for each of the students to give their the opening argument for the statement.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Taika Sasavita. I'm from class 6 SCP2. In today's debate, we will present our views on the motion how to put meaning into Indonesia's Independence Day. Thank you. My opinion, yes, it's okay if you not celebrate. Oh. Independence is not just freedom from colonialism, not limited to being free to do whatever you like, not because it has come out from a confinement. There are prohibitions that must be avoided as much as possible, and there are orders that must be carried out to the best of their ability. Because not everything in this world is free to do. We as the next generation of the nation are at war, but not war using weapons. We are war with technology. Technology have positive and negative impact. The positive is like we know many information. The negative is like there are many photo or video is bad to see or watch. We also fight against laziness and stupidity. We must study in order to become intelligent. People, countries, and even individuals will not be free if Allah doesn't allow them, and if they submit to temptation of devil, lust, and love of the world. Nation or state must be independent, control, set the territory, and even don't have many depend on others. Activities to feel Independence Day: respect the service of independence features, act and maintain unity and entity, study hard, respect, help, share each other, support the development of domestic products, introduce Indonesia culture to the other country, participate in society activities, and give a new motivation to people. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Cleona, and I'm a student from 6ICP4. In today's debate forum, I will present our views on the motion, how to put meaning into Indonesia's Independence Day. So, yesterday, on August 17, 2021, all Indonesians commemorated the 76th anniversary of Indonesia's independence. By the grace of God, this independence of Indonesia is the solid proof, the sweetest fruit of the sacrifice of mind, body, and soul, and also materials of the patriots of Indonesia. In the past, the word independence described the freedom people grasp as they break free of the shackles of colonialism. However, some citizens of Indonesia are living proof that of the fact that we have not yet tasted real freedom. Still struggling to find a job and unequal access to education due to low family earnings and other things are two of many examples. Besides, there are a lot of people who are still individually not independent, driven from so many riots and violent rampages done by people and ironically by underage students. Why is it considered not independent? Because they cannot control themselves yet, still a slave to pride desire. In the Islamic perspective, true freedom is the freedom to act. Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala made humans as Khalifah fil ard, leaders of the earth. But that doesn't mean that we are allowed to act freely. This freedom is bound under the laws of Islam contained in Quran and Hadith. This Independence Day. For students, independence means all children can go to school and receive education as high as possible. If the younger generation is well educated, smart, and hardworking, then I'm very sure that Indonesia's future will be radiant and greater. Therefore, as the students of the next generation who hold the nation's future in our hands, we must make this Independence Day a perfect occasion to reveal our days with positive things, a promise to study diligently and ready ourselves to reach the best achievement in either academic or non-academic fields. Another way to put meaning into this independence is to actively participate in maintaining the unity and integrity of the nation. We can do that by developing respect and tolerance for the diversity of tribes, cultures, and religions that exist in our country. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Syaza Shafika Shifa. First, let us say thank God for the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has given us grace and hope so that we can gather here to commemorate the 76th anniversary of the Republic of Indonesia. The next, let's say salawat to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam who has guided his ummah from time to time, the darkness to the lightness. Hopefully the benefits are abundant for all of us. We need to know that yesterday was exactly 76 years ago. The red and flag was flown and the national anthem was reverberated in the mind that Indonesia's beloved homeland has become independent. As a human, according to the Sharia, will be called free when he awares and tries hard to position himself as a servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only. In all his dimensions, both creation, servitude, love, feeling, and behavior. He is not be called free or not yet free if he still serves himself to other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Or in the words, the independence of a person or a nation is largely determined by how much effort the individual or nation make the sentence of Tawhid, La ilaha illallah, as the main motivator and inspiration for liberation of oneself or the nation from domination by anything or anyone other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The freedom that we get is also a grace from God. But don't expect God to give you all what we purpose or what we want if we don't want to work on it ourselves. God won't change a person's fate if he does not want to change itself. The struggle of students as the younger generation is not manifest in taking arms and fighting against the invaders. Rather, it struggles to fight against ignorance, laziness, poverty, and surrender that can harm oneself and the environment. Students must be taught individuals, diligent, unyielding, hardworking, creative, and love the homeland for the progress of the country to take place. In the current digital era, we must be wise in using social media. We should be able to use social media by sharing information with others, but not with hoax information. Many irresponsible people spread false information or hoax for personal gain. As a nation, you shouldn't do that. False information can be divisive. So that the national security, we should use social media wisely. In terms of religion, we are indeed independent now because we are allowed to choose any religion at this time. We want any religion to be free as long as it depends on the law. If our state is independent, actually, in the context of determining what our political choices are, how we participate in the life of the state is now free. Free will still follow the rule of law. But, in my opinion, we are not completely independent because we still depend a lot on goods or technology from foreign parties. We can stand on our feet yet. There are still many homeworks from the scope of natural resources, human resources, technology from infrastructure. We still depend on other countries. We have abundant natural resources, but we can cultivate it by ourselves. Besides that, personally, many are not independent. This can be seen the number of roles carried out by students and the community. Why can I say that we are not independent? Because they can control themselves, still a slave to lust. So, how can we personally control it? We must closer to God. One way is that the heart is often used to get to Allah. So, what can we do to complete the independence? 1. Respect and appreciate the service of independence figures by imitating the spirit of heroism. 2. Maintain the spirit of unity. 3. Study hard and don't skip school. 4. Help people when they need our help. 5. Respect our parents. 6. Mutual respect for each other by not discriminating against difference in ethnicity, race, culture, or religion. 7. Maintain the integrity of the nation's sovereignty by being willing to sacrifice for the interest of warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
The open discussion will be held for 5 minutes, and then it will be so the talk will go first, and then you two can discuss. This is the privilege of being two of you, so you two can discuss. And then first the fun, and then first you battle for argument first, or you can state your opinion first. It's up to you. So if you guys are all choose of two, so first you can state your opinion first, and then the fun will be it's up to you whether you want to battle or your opinion, and then yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And then you can comment on their opinion, and then we'll close their opinion. Okay? Sorry. Oh yeah, okay, sorry. Okay, so you get it right? So now the contra team, it's on the discussion for their opinion, while the pro can start their opinion.
My My opinion, yes, it's okay if you not celebrate the Indonesia's Independence Day and not follow other competition, because if you just celebrate it in home with watching TV, it's just okay. You not need to follow competition. Yes, that's it.
Okay, so I'm going to ask, because she is alone, right? So I might help her a little. So I will act like the half moderator, half pro team, because it's not fair that she is alone, right? So, and also for the contra team to have more idea how to rebut my opinion. No join competition that held in school when we are celebrating Independence Day. Because, however, what's important is our spirit who is proud of our countries. It doesn't matter where we are. It doesn't matter what we do. What is important is we believe that this is the Independence Day. This is the spirit that I had for Indonesia. So whether I follow any competition or not, I still have the spirit of celebrating Independence Day with me. So that's all. And then the con team can start their opinion now. The discussion time is already elapsed. The discussion time is already finished, so you have to start now.
It's okay. Okay, so in my opinion, the opinion of Aika is not wrong actually, but yeah, as a student, we must get active and celebrating the Indonesia's Independence Day because in the past the people of Indonesia are struggling to break free from the cycles of colonialism. So we cannot just only believe it. We must have to celebrating it by like study the struggles of Indonesia's heroes, and we can following course and lessons as our favorite lessons like music and sports, and we can following organizations to improving our skill like leadership, communication, and public speaking. So the opinion of Aika is not really wrong, but we must still celebrating it. Okay, thank you. That's all for me. Hello.
Okay, so I will act as the pro tip again for my statement, which is now during the pandemic situation, it's hard to find any suitable competition that we can hold in school during this time of the year. So that's why, like I said, what's important is that our spirit when we celebrating the Independence Day itself. It's not necessarily that we have to be with others to compete and be happy. It's true that we have to celebrate it with a good spirit, good competitive spirit during the Independence Day. But however, with the current situation, it's getting hard to do that. So that's why staying at home, watching TV is also fine. So, okay, the last statement from the con team.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In my opinion, we need to celebrate the Indonesian independence by following competition because by joining the competition we can also improve our skill and we can know what our height because by joining the competition we can improve our skill and we can get many friends. But in my opinion, Faika not too wrong because this is there are COVID-19, right? So we must stay at home. But in order we still can celebrate the Indonesian independence, we can celebrate with our family in our home, right? There are so many ways that we can celebrate it with our family. So we don't need to go from our house. We can celebrate the competition with our own family to keep us to save from COVID-19. So that is my opinion. I'm sorry. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Round of applause, please. Okay, so that's all for this team debate today. They're doing such a good job. So please applause again for our. Okay. So thank you very much, everyone.